friends, it's me, Danielle Danibuttons, and I'm here with everybody's favorite video of the month, Finished Pages. I cannot believe October is over. I'm actually filming this the tiniest bit early. It is only the 28th. So in theory, I could color a few extra pages, but if I do, I'll show you next month. Do not fear. I also kind of feel like I'm in the mood to like take a break from coloring and do some other crafts. I just am surrounded by all my crafty goodness and I want to do everything at once, and that's hard to do. But as of right now, I have finished 30 pages, I think. Yep, 30 pages, and I'm going to show you 28 of them. 2 of them are for videos coming out in December, so you're just going to have to wait and see. I didn't split it up as well as I usually do, so basically it's a stack of color by number and then not color by number and then Disney. So also Samuel, Miss Noodles is barking at the back door after you eat if you want to hang out in the yard with her. She would appreciate that. Basically, when we went on, okay, long tangent, here we come. We went to Chicago for 5 days, and usually Noodles stays upstairs with us all the time, but when we were gone, she hung out downstairs with my dad, and now she goes back and forth willy-nilly, so she's too used to that. But anyway, here we go. Number 1. First up is Color by Number Animal Mosaics by Sun Life Drawing, black background, and I did the peacock page. I had a prompt to do a page I do not like, so I picked this peacock. So sorry, bird lovers, it ain't me. So I used my like Don Quixote markers. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but that's what I call them. It's pretty close, I think. Right? Whatever. I bought these during Amazon Prime Day for a super deal, but I cannot recommend them because 1, they're no longer a super deal, and I don't know if they're worth their real price, but 2, a few of them have yellowed, and I don't know which ones, but I basically only use them in color by number books, so it's okay. So that is that. That is the peacock. And as usual, I have no plans of where to put the books after I'm done talking about them. Give me 1 second. I actually steal Sam's little like footrest to have all the books on, so I'm just like shifting everything to hopefully make 2 piles. Next up is Paper Cut Art Halloween, color by number by Sachin Sachdeva. I did a full review and gave you very in-depth thoughts on this one. This is probably like a 4-star book for me, but I also finished a page, and it was this page, this like witch floating with the balloons. I don't know how to feel about this book because there's no real lines. So the effect is cool if you can manage it, but I, as a alcohol marker user, just made a mess. So that's my thoughts on this. Watch that video for the full everything, and there's that page. It's still like, it's so cute. I want to love it so bad. But next is Autumn Patterns, black background. I forgot to post it. This is by Color Questopia. I did a page in here, and this also ended up being a 4-star book for me. The paper in here feels different than usual. Again, I did the full flip and review where I go very in-depth with my thoughts, so check that out if you want to know. But this is like smoother, like almost premium paper, which I've never experienced in their books. And also, this was a misprint that this page was in here twice and is not supposed to be, but that's all good. Mistakes obviously happen, and I more don't love with the black background. You sometimes lose like stems and details like that. But again, go over to that video for the full review. I also did another Color Questopia, one of their older books. This is Dazzling Patterns, black background. And I did this in Chicago with Emily. This was like one of the only pages I colored. I think we actually ended up coloring, or I colored 3.5 pages. And you'll see why in December. But I did 2 on live and then this one. And this book is a lot of fun. And this is only my 2nd finished page in here. And I don't know why. I want to get back and do more in here. It just go crazy. And I realize now I missed this teeny tiny corner piece. Whoops. So technically it's not even finished. Then we have Stained Glass Halloween by Sachin Sachdeva. And his Christmas Halloween is already out and on its way to me at this point. I don't know if by the time this video goes up, you'll already have seen my flip for Christmas, but I did this page, which is just the haunted house. This was, I think, my second page in here. This was just fun, and I wanted to do something different. I think I did this as a buddy color with Elizabeth. Maybe? I'm not sure. We definitely did a buddy color in here together. And I hope that this was the one that we did. Now I'm confused. Hold on. I did this one. Did I show you this last month? I have 3 pages done in here so far. And see these markers? Like, there's some, the orange yellowed, but yeah. Ooh, whatever 5 is doing some yellowing. But again, for me, it's not a huge deal in my color by number books because, as I always say, it's process over product, especially for color by number. Okay, then I did a whole review on Stylish Animals by Belle the Family. There was not as much like actual thoughts on this one, just that like the pages are super fun. And I picked this page to do. It is this penguin and he's ballin'. And I just think he's so funny. And I didn't realize until I was completely done that these were dollar bills floating all around him. Because when I saw it in the front, I saw him in the front and I thought these were coins. And so I was like, wow, he got upgraded. But now that I like looked back at it, those are also definitely dollar bills. And it's just hard to tell without the colors. So, whoops. But I just think this page is so funny. And I'm excited to do more in here. It's all like animals wearing fancy outfits and being bougie. Then I did this for Patreon, Colored by Colors Tetris by Kira Sturznova. Only my second page done in here. I randomly, okay, see, I knew I had to post it, but I just reposted it. I randomly picked one and it ended up being this house. And I think it almost looks like a haunted house, so I kind of like it. It's got good vibes for October. Hopefully I'm in screen. I'm very nervous. This doesn't need to be in screen, I'll tell you that. But this is the premium paper, so I don't know if you're seeing glare, but I'm using my Don Quixote markers in here too, and I think the premium paper keeps it from bleeding, or at least it bleeds a lot slower, so I don't really notice. So take that with a grain of salt, as you will. I love these books. I think winter is going to be next, and it looks super cute, and I'm excited. Then I finally did a second page in Mystery Colors Dinosaurs. This was gifted to me by my friend Christy at Crafting with Christy, and I had only done one page for a long time, and finally I was like, I need to do another one. So I did the Velociraptor, and I think I followed all the colors. I'm trying to see. I didn't like worry too much about shades. So like my yellow is definitely like more golden than cool yellow, but obviously that's not a big deal. He's got a very pink tongue, and I think I did more of a purple background instead of a light blue. I used alcohol markers. This paper is like interesting with alcohol markers. It's like very, no, not juicy. I was gonna say juicy. It's the opposite. It's very thirsty, the paper, so it like sucks it up. So this was a good marker, and you can still see it's a little bit splotchy. So it's just interesting to work with. Sam is on the way, Noodles. Do not fear. I did 2 pages in Circulism Arts Books Sea Life by Eclipse this month. Again, I love this book, and I don't know why I don't do more in it, but I finally did. And I did the first page, which was this fish. I don't know what it is about the circles, but they're so fun. So here's the fish. And then I also did this random squid page because this one page is misprinted in my book and has this white border. So it's like, I'm just going to do it. It's very strange because it's almost like pixelated. Like this image felt like it was a whole black image and then they like shrunk it a tiny bit. And I don't know why that happened with only that page. No big deal, obviously, but that's why I picked it to get it out of the way. And that is it for non-Disney color by number. So let's get on to the rest of it. This page excited me a whole ton. This is Playful Animals coloring book by Dover Spark. And this one is, I always have to look it up. I always forget. Illustrated by Victoria Moderna. And this is my second page in here. And I think this is so cute. So I actually did this for a 5 marker challenge. So my 5 markers were the black, the 3 shades of blue, black, 1, 2, 3, and the orange. And then I did end up adding white gel pen, just because once I did black over the penguins, you totally lost like their eyes and their wings. So I did white gel pen to just retrace the lines that were already there. I didn't do any glitter. I didn't want to cheat any extra. This was just my 5 markers. I just think this book is so fun. It's like tessellations with the repeating patterns, and it's super cute. So I'll show you my last page I did in case you didn't see that one. I definitely went stickle and glitzy crazy in here, but this is just a really fun book. And I think there's another one that's similar with the repeating patterns that I might look into too. I feel like Dover Spark, I'm not sure if they're continuing with new books. I haven't seen them in a while, but so all of their books are older, but if you can find them, a lot of them are super cute. Let me see when this came out, just for funsies. This came out in 2013, so this was like before adult coloring was back. All right, now we have Delicious Whimsy, wordplay coloring book, also by Creative Haven and Jessica Mazurkowitz, and I did this page. I think I ended up doing the 5 color challenge again. I'm pretty sure I did this. No, okay. Long story short, I did this for Patreon because I meant to do the last one for Patreon. So I started filming the penguins, but then Noodles was sassing so hard that day that it just sounded like she was being abused or something. And believe me, she is not. She's just very, very dramatic, but she would not calm down. So I had to stop filming and I got rid of all that footage because it was like so much barking. So I redid the 5 marker challenge, I'm pretty sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think. And then I did add glitter to this one. So this is fun. This was also gifted to me by Christy from Crafting with Christy. All right, don't fall down, please. Then I have a bunch of seasonal books, or pictures, I should say. I think the rest of everything is all seasonal. So this is Pastel Goth, Cute and Creepy by Larissa May. And I did this page. I don't remember what prompt this was for, but look at her. I thought this was pretty fun. I used the Ohuhu pastel marker set. The marker set was gifted to me by Lauren from Lauren Loves Color. And so far I've used it. Every page I've done in this book has been with that set. And I just think it's fun. And it's cute. And this I wrote down as my blood girl. And then I forgot that I did this page. So when I was like trying to find my pictures, I was like, blood girl, oh no. But this is her, blood girl. Okay. I did a 2-part video on this one. Romantic Country, The Second Tale by Eerie. And I actually watercolored this page. So if you did not see that and you want to, that's out there. One of my very rare 2-parters. But I use the Prismacolor watercolors. They're like the tiny sets, and I have 4. And I tried to kind of do like a whole color scheme, which is different for me. And it's pretty neutral, especially again for me. But I thought this came out pretty good. It was fun to do. And again, now that it's been in the book, it's a lot less crinkly. Sometimes all the water around the edges makes it crinkle up, but it's not too bad. And again, no bleed through. So don't worry about that. I have requests to do watercolor in an Amazon printed book. And I will try to get to that because obviously this is a little bit better quality, or this is flat out better quality paper than Amazon paper, but it is still possible. You just really have to be wary of your water. I haven't done an Eerie page in so long, so I'm very happy to have gotten that done because she was one of my favorites for a really long time. And she's still one of my favorites. It's just her pages are a lot more detailed, and I'm recently just been in the mode for like quick. Speaking of which, my potential current favorite is Camellia and Jacova. I actually did 2 in 50 Autumn miniatures. I'm going to show you the one I did first. I did Hello Autumn. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to put glitter into words, and I don't know why I get like that, but I did, and here we go. So I just used, I think I got a new color of glitter gel pen from the Dollar Tree, so I did that over the words, and then I based it out with Towtree and accessorized with glitter markers. That's basically my method for all of my miniature pages. It just works for me, so I keep doing it. I need a sip of my drink. I'm so sorry. Let me put that back in there. Parched. All right, sorry. The other page that I did was this one. So this one got a little crazy, but I had to do pink and I had to do flowers and I had to do pumpkins. So I decided to do it all at once. And yes, here it is. I did pastel backgrounds with my Jane Davenport pastel set. I did Tau Tree as my base and I did glitter on top. So I think that this is fun. I don't love this color with the rest of it. For whatever reason, this color looks super pink when you put it on and then it dries to basically this purple. I think it looks good on the stems, but I kind of wish I didn't do it for this flower. Obviously, it still works. And I really, originally did not have the background, but I think the background pulled it all together. But if you can tell, I did the background second, so some of our details in the middle are a little bit dusty. So that's what happens if you do the background second. So word to the wise. But I thought that was fun. I'm glad to have more done in there. And of course, the star of the month. I think I did 6 pages in Halloween miniatures this month, which is pretty good for one book. I think I did, I want to say 2 or 3 live streams that I did 2 or 3 pages each. And then one on my own, maybe. I also know I didn't post it the first one, so. Yes, this book belongs to. Pretty sure I did this on my first live. So again, I think every single one of these is based out in Tau Tree markers and then using glitter on top, either the Dollar Tree glitter markers or just like any glitter gel pens that I have laying around. This page, I think, was our group buddy color for the month. No, this is the page I did in my flip through of the book, I think. And this was like my bonus buddy color because I didn't just want to do words that make sense. I didn't just want to do Camellia and Jacova every month. So I did not. But there's that page. Super cute. Like it a lot. Oh, geez Louise. I think I did this during the scare tag. That's what it is. I feel like that was forever ago. I apologize. This one I also did during the live. I wanted to do purple and then I changed up my pumpkin to make it yellow because I actually got a yellow pumpkin from the corn maze and I love my yellow pumpkin. So cute. So yellow. Like that's exactly what it looks like. So there's that. Then this one I did in my live with Emily when I was in Chicago. That was so fun. She did the same page also. We did 2 pages in that live, so this is the first one. And I really love my devil mouse. I think it's super cute. I think the colors work really well. So I love mine. She did like blues in her wings though. It looks really good. So keep an eye out for her pages. Hopefully she'll film her finished pages. We should all bother her for that. And then this is the second page I did with Emily. The bats, I was like, I want to color something purple. So I did a purple bat and a blue bat, and I think she did 2 different shades of purple. So that was a lot of fun too. And then finally, the third one I did on that original live was the monsters. This is the cutest thing ever, and now I want a whole Celestial Aliens book from Camellia. I'm gonna drop her a line and add it to the list because every miniature book she comes out with I will buy, and I just think this is so cute already and I want a whole book of it. Just think of the little moon characters, all our little favorites in astronaut costumes. Please, 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 please. So there's that one. My most colored in book for the month for sure. Okay. Next, I have Kawaii Girls. I kind of forgot about this book for a little bit, but I really enjoy it. This is Kawaii Girls Grayscale 4-in-1 by Jade Summer. I think you can buy each individual one or this 4-in-1 combo pack. They used to have just the first 2, but who knows what they're doing over there. So I just did this one. Again, I was just trying to do something different. And this one, I kind of tried to also do a really different color palette for me. So I did brown, which I don't usually feature. And I also did gold accents instead of silver or white, which was like blowing my mind. So I think this is a lot of fun. I used paint pen to do the gold accents. I'm pretty sure I just used my Tau trees. And I'm also pretty sure my blue ran out and I ended up doing like 3 or 4 shades of blue to try to make it like an ombre. But the original blue there's so little of, I don't know if that works. but there she is. And this was a lot of fun. So hopefully I will get back in here in the coming month, especially we have the whole Christmas book, I guess, set of pictures, and I only have one done in there, so. All right, next up, Cute and Spooky, one of my favorites. I think I only did 2 this month. I think so. I did this. Oh, I did 3. I just did both on the same. Okay, I did 3. So this was our actual group buddy color for the month, our spooky couch. So I did mine, I'm pretty sure Beetlejuice, right? I feel like I remember doing my Beetlejuice. So that's what I'm going to say. But I did this as my group buddy. For this book, for whatever reason, my method in here has been to do the pastel backgrounds. So I did that. I did a nice bold color. I did some glitter, all that fun stuff. I did another bold pastel background, this time with red for my mummy cat. Super cute. And then I just did this one for my Patreon live yesterday at the time of filming this. And I actually used crayons. So I did like a brown maroon for the background, and I did crayons, and then I did my odorless mineral spirits to kind of blend everything out. I just wanted to see if it would work. I think it looks pretty good. These were the Crayola Twistables. So, and then at the very end, I went back with some extra glitter because I cannot resist. So I tried to do white gel pen over the crayon, but it wasn't really working because it's like so waxy. So, but I like it. I like it a lot. This book was super, super cute, and I'm hoping they continue to work with this artist. I forget where her name is, but they finally started putting their artist names in here. So this was Alexandra Franzes? I don't know, but I love it, and I hope she does more with them, and I will buy them. All right, finally, we have our Disney pages. I only have 4 this month, which is not the best, but we gave it our all. So from Mini Portraits, I have, Mini Portraits bookmarks, I should say. I did this Olaf. Hopefully you are seeing this glitter. I'm gonna stand up and make sure because holy cannoli. Are we seeing this glitter? It's like so glittery that I don't know if you can see it. Also, is it the very end of the video? And I'm right now going to clear off my camera and see if that makes things better. Yikes. Also, I'm going really fast. It's only been 22 minutes. I don't know. It's so glittery. There you can kind of see it. It's so glittery, like glitterly. It's glitterly so glittery that the camera cannot even. So Olaf is in, what are you called? Jelly Roll Stardust, which is the clear glitter, and then I used a color gel pen for the blue snowflakes, and then I just used my Tau Tree. Sir, we are moments from done. You need to be crinkling over there. Yeah. I used my Tau Tree for the backgrounds. Boy, was this stressful because it is so tiny details. So in the future, I likely will use color pencils. I don't know. I'm afraid of it all. But yes, this is super thick cardboard or cardstock, I should say. So we have very minimal bleed through, but my plan is to back it with scrapbook paper. It'll just cover up all of that bleed through, give it an extra dimension and make it double-sided. And I'm potentially going to laminate it. I'll have to see. Okay. We're so close to the end. I really do not want to stop. Can you see what she's doing? I'm so sorry. I'll just close the door behind you. I'm like 2 minutes from the end. Good. I'm so sorry. I'm assuming it's packages. But anyway, now I lost all train of thoughts. Oh, my cousin has a laminator, and she's frequently in the mood to laminate. So I might do that with her, but I also might try to do a few more. So this and all of the other books, I'm going to link them on my new website that I found, the French Disney website. Well, the French bookstore that sells the Disney books. So I'm going to give you my little spiel again. I'm so sorry to repeat it, but I know tons of new people watch this video. I found a new website that sells the books for free shipping. They're marked up a tiny bit, like these bookmarks I'm pretty sure you can get for $8, and they should be like $6, which is not a huge markup, but you can get just these bookmarks for free shipping. So I'm very excited. I'm about to place my second order in a few days. And they also got to me very, very fast. I have down below, I will link the individual books. So I'll link Portraits and the other 3 books specifically. And I also have an affiliate code that if you use my code, you get 10% off your first order. And I also get 10%. You are not obligated to use that code. If you want the 10%, great. If you don't, do not worry. The link itself is not tied to me. It's just if you put the code in at checkout. So remember that. I'm so excited to have found this site. Really, Sam found it because he's cheap, and we tried to order some books from Amazon France, and shipping was astronomical. So that is that. Sorry for the very long explanation. I'm probably going to do that for a little bit longer when I do these Disney books, but then hopefully everyone will know, because I'm really just trying to spread the word. This is Grand Classics. It's one of the Pixel books. This is actually the Spanish version that I got on Amazon US, but there is a French version, which is what I'll be linking down below. And I did, let's see, The Evil Queen. So I use my fine liners. What are the fine liners called? They're Arteza fine liners. I cannot remember at this moment, but I use my fine liners and I write down my colors as I'm using them. And I've recently taken to doing the background in the X method and then the character themselves in like full color. And let me tell you, I don't enjoy coloring with fine liners. So it's fun for the X method, but it was not my favorite thing for actually coloring in all the space. I don't know if you could see how it's like a little bit streaky. So we'll see going forward what I do with that. But in October, I tried to do villains, didn't do great, but there's one at least. Then we have a Trompe l'Oeil Tome 2, which is like optical illusions is what I think it translates to. And this is what I actually did for my Disney video of the month. And I did Ursula. So if you have not seen those, every month I do one Disney page and I talk you through my whole process of how I personally color. I'm sure it could get repetitive for people who do watch every month, but I'm always trying to make sure it's accessible for new people. So this is my Ursula page. I love how it came out. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll have this linked down below also, do not fear. And then finally, the final page of the month, and probably where we will get our secret word, so let's see what we got, is from Les Grand Classiques Tome 6. Aha, and it is the first page in this book. It is the Doggo Pillar from Alice in Wonderland, the scene where she is with the flowers and they're singing and there's bread and butterflies and there's this Doggo Pillar. And I think it's chasing like a caterpillar, but it's like an actual cat. So this was a fun one. I ended up squishing some colors. So I think this was supposed to be another shade of green and I just did it black. And I think I mixed up some colors up here, which I always like to remind you that you definitely can do that, especially with backgrounds, because like the character is really the most important part of the page for accuracy, whatever. So I don't know. I'm debating having Doggo Pillar be our word because I love it when it's like made up words and everybody spells it different. It's like my favorite thing, but it might be hard. So I'm thinking maybe just a dog emoji because I have no idea how to spell Doggo Pillar. Pillar? Dog pillar? I don't know. So maybe any of the dog emojis, the word dog, if you want to be brave and try to spell Doggo Pillar, have at it. But that is it for me this month. I feel like this went really quick. And well, the noodle barking helped slow us down a little bit. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up this video if you liked it and comment anything you want to comment down below. Plus our secret word, emoji, Doggo Pillar, and like. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time. The next 2 months of the year are gonna be crazy. I have so many fun plans and I hope that you stick around because yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's a good time. My birthday's next week. I'm calling it Narcissist November. I'm just gonna color everything I want. So be on the lookout for that. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, friends.